everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I will be reviewing yet another beer out of the Sierra Nevada Beer Camp Across America 12-pack. This is number 7 right here, and this is the collaboration with Allagash. This is their Myron's Walk. Now this is a Belgian Pale Ale, and they are using coriander in it. Now of course there's a bottle date on the back with 6/3/14, so this one is getting close to being 2 months old at this point. It's really been disappointing so far. They've all been this old. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the aroma. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting is a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of orange in there. I kind of get a little bit of some floral kind of hop note too. Definitely getting a little bit of the coriander. It's not really forward. I'm not getting much of a Belgian yeast type of smell though. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of some bready, biscuity type of malt notes. Yeah, that's about it. Smells alright. Let's go ahead, take our first sip. Alright, so the first thing I'm getting is a little bit more of that grapefruit, a little bit of that orange. They're kind of very kind of subtle notes, but they're definitely in there. Again, more of kind of this floral type of hop note as well. Definitely getting the coriander. It's not super in your face. Again, it's more of a kind of a milder note, but it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely in there. I'm getting a little bit more of the actual Belgian yeast type of character too. And it's kind of weird because I wasn't really getting it in the aroma, but I'm definitely getting it in the taste. I'm getting a little bit of this kind of white peppery type of spiciness. I'm getting a little bit of just that Belgian yeasty kind of note. I'm definitely getting a little bit of the bready biscuity malt. That's more on the back end though, and it's not real presence, but it's definitely in there. It's on the lighter side of medium for a body. It's got a pretty crisp, clean type of taste. It actually finishes very clean for the style, I would say. The carbonation, it's a little undercarbonated compared to a lot of Belgian-style beers, especially Belgian-style pale ales. You know, they usually have this really nice kind of effervescent scrubbing bubbles. This really kind of laxes. It's not undercarbonated, I would say, just for style. It's got a decent amount of bitterness, but it's not over the top. It's got enough that it kind of dries it out a little bit, but it's not so bitter. It's not so hoppy that, you know, this is like a pale ale or an IPA or anything like this. It's just kind of got a moderate level of bitterness. Although it's pretty easy to drink, it's nice and refreshing. But, you know, it really doesn't taste like a traditional type of Belgian beer, and I've heard that Allagash just makes some amazing Belgian beer, so this is a little disappointing because it's not a bad beer, it's just pretty average, and I wouldn't say that there's anything mind-blowing about it. It's nothing shattering. If you've had a Belgian Pale Ale, chances are you've had a better one. So as far as the grade goes, guys, I'm going with a 7.6 out of 10 for this one. Again, not a bad beer, nice and refreshing. I like that I'm getting at least a little bit of hoppiness. I'm sure I would have gotten a lot more had this been released fresher. I like the fact that I'm getting a little bit more of that Belgian yeast strain in the actual taste. I'm glad that I get the coriander. But again, it's not very traditional in style, and I've definitely had better. So that being said, not a bad beer at all, especially during the warmer weather. Alright guys, so as far as a musical recommendation, I want you to check out a solo artist by the name of Tyler Ramsey and his 2007 record. I'll get ready for this title. A Long Dream About Swimming Across the Sea. Now, he's this folk blues indie type of person. You know, he's got this really awesome songs. He's actually a part of Band of Horses now, which is pretty cool. So if you like some good indie music, go check him out. Alright guys, that does for this beer review. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.